Very ominous things, dangerous things are happening in the world. It is clear for those who have been studying what's happening in the world that we are now located at a very, very dangerous moment in history. That in the same way you had the First World War 100 years ago, and then you had the Second World War about 70 years ago, that we are now located at that moment in time when the World War of World Wars is about to take place, about which Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam had prophesied. But he didn't call it World War. But the politicians in Pakistan don't study this subject. Politicians don't study this subject. He didn't call it world wars. What did he call it? Nabi Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam spoke about the malhama. The malhama, the Great War. So First World War and Second World War were only preparation for what is now about to occur. And it is going to impact on the whole world. But it is going to impact very significantly on India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Israel is likely to launch those wars. It could be Pakistan, and the Pakistanis know it. That's why the Israeli Mossad and the CIA combined to launch the 9/11 terrorist attack on America. Why? Because they wanted to get an opening into Afghanistan, so they could send a few 100,000 troops into Afghanistan, so they can use Afghanistan as the base to destabilize Pakistan. The only people who don't understand that are the politicians. Everybody else understands that. Because if a politician were to say, Israeli Mossad did 9/11, that's it, he's finished as a politician. The Zionists are not going to support him, they're going to finish with him. So the politicians know where they get their roti from. And so they'll know what to say and what not to say. And so an attack on Pakistan was prepared since 9/11. And the attack on Pakistan is meant to destroy Pakistan's nuclear plants and nuclear weapons. Why? Because Israel wants to rule the world. Anyone who has studied the Quran and Hadith properly would know that, because they study the subject of Dajjal. But in order for Israel to rule the world, Israel has to wage great wars. And that's the malhama that's coming. But Israel cannot wage great wars if Muslims have a weapon with which they can significantly threaten Israel. And so no Muslim country must have nuclear weapons. That's the new religion of Israel. That's the new religion of Zionists. That Muslims must not have any weapon with which they can threaten Israel. But Pakistan has that, thanks to Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, who did many bad things, but this was a good thing that he did. Thanks to Ziaul Haq Marhum, who did some bad things, but alhamdulillah he died as a mu'min and shaheed. And others as well, who not only brought Pakistan into the nuclear club, but kept Pakistan there. In order for an attack to be launched on Pakistan, to destroy Pakistan's nuclear plants and nuclear weapons, you will also have to break up Pakistan so that Pakistan can never revive itself. Because the Pakistanis are going to be very angry. Who is going to do that job? To break up Pakistan. You don't need a PhD to answer that question, do you? Israel's most strategic ally in the world today, after the United States, is India. India used to be secular India, but now India has become Hindu India. And this Hindu India is going to play a significant role in that effort to denuclearize Pakistan and to destroy and break up Pakistan into bits and pieces. And because the attack on Pakistan is pre-planned, we know it's coming. And the plan is to create an independent Baluchistan, which will be another Libya, a Zionist state. And take part of Sarhad and put it into Afghanistan to make a greater Afghanistan, Bakhtunistan. And take that part of Pakistan which is called Azad Kashmir and make sure it goes back to India. And take part of Punjab and part of Sindh and absorb it into India. And maybe even create Karachi as a city-state. What remains of Pakistan will be bits and pieces that can easily be controlled by India and will now exist under Indian hegemony, political and economic and even cultural.
बोल जय एक बार जय श्री राम बोल जय श्री राम बोल जय श्री राम जय श्री राम बोल नरेंद्र मोदी हमारा बाप है नरेंद्र मोदी हमारा बाप है बोल मैं हिंदू हूँ मुसलमानों की माँ का माँ की जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम बोले हिंदुस्तान की जय हो हिंदुस्तान की जय पाकिस्तान की माँ का
यदि हम मेरे राम के जन्मस्थान पर मस्जिद बनाने की मांग करोगे, मेरी गाय की हत्या का कानून नहीं बनाने दोगे, यदि मक्का में राम जी मंदिर नहीं बन सकता है तो मेरे भगवान राम जी के जन्मस्थान पर मस्जिद बनाने के लिए निकले हैं। भगवान ने कहा है कि धर्म की रक्षा के लिए हर लोकतांत्रिक पद्धति का प्रयोग करो, लोकतांत्रिक पद्धति से कानून और राज व्यवस्था का भी प्रयोग करो। हम कर रहे हैं, दिल्ली में भी आगे जाकर करेंगे। आप अब इलेक्शन लड़के सरकार बनाएंगे, अपनी सरकार बनेगी। देखो, सरकार हिंदुओं की ही बनेगी। यह देश में मुस्लिम तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति खिलाफत के बाद चली, जिन्होंने पाकिस्तान बनाया। दुर्भाग्य से अटल जी और आडवाणी जी के नेतृत्व ने फिर से मुस्लिम तुष्टीकरण प्रारंभ करके खिलाफत के नए आयाम का प्रारंभ किया। यही हमारा दर्द का कारण है। मैं पाकिस्तान जाऊंगा जब मेरे हाथ में भगवा झंडा होगा और मैं टैंक पर बैठा हूंगा, तब लाहौर रावलपिंडी में जाऊंगा और तब आपको भी निमंत्रण दूंगा। और वही मेरे हिंदू जिंदगी का सपना है, जब मैं भगवा झंडा लेकर पाकिस्तान को समाप्त करके लाहौर रावलपिंडी में बैठा हूंगा।
By terrorists. Officials say armed militants attacked the airport in the southern city of Karachi.
हमले की जिम्मेदारी कलदम तहरीके तालिबान ने कबूल कर ली है।
कि दहशतगर्दों से बरामद होने वाला असलहा भारतीय साख्ता है।
पाकिस्तान की चर्बी बहुत बढ़ गई, ये चर्बी उतारनी पड़ेगी।
पाकिस्तान की हरकतों का जवाब भारत क्यों नहीं दे रहा है? आखिर हम किस बात का इंतजार कर रहे हैं? भारतीय सेना पाकिस्तान को सबक सिखाने के लिए तैयार है। कितनी ताकत है हमारे पास?
आज देश सवाल पूछ रहा है, कब लेंगे हम पाकिस्तान से बदला? कब होगा हिंदुस्तान का ऑपरेशन पाकिस्तान?
हिंदुस्तानी हुक्मरान शायद अभी नहीं जानते कि उन्होंने किस कौम को ललकारा है।
And the wars are going to start soon. I hope the Pakistani people are listening, because I expect the Pakistani people to take the leading role. Afghanistan is up front. Afghanistan has waged successful war in resisting the NATO Zionists for 10 years. An embarrassment for Barack Obama. That's Afghanistan. And I'm expecting second in line to be Pakistan. This is why I'm asking the young Pakistani men, you are going to be on the front line. There are others who are not going to be part of this struggle. Who are they? They are those who disregard what I have said tonight. We have to go and vote. We have to vote for this one or that one or that one. They are stuck into that electoral political system based on shirk. You can speak to them, but it's like water falling on the back of the duck. They won't listen to you. Summun bukmun umyun fahum la yarji'un. These people who, regardless of what you say, they're still going and vote for this party or that party, vote for this man or that man. I don't have any words for you. I don't know what to do with you. You're not going to be part of the struggle for the future of Islam.